Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Buko Boys.
Well, hello.
I'm Dale.
I am DVO Derek and Dale Van Otten.
And we are back for another episode, number 48.
Is it 48?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Well, we probably should be in the 50s by now, but we've been kind of on a bi-weekly thing. We've been really busy.
Bit. Like super busy. Not a little, like super.
So, yeah, I've been a little off here, but we're back. Don't worry.
Even my personal podcast, I'm off a little bit. I've been super busy, but also very productive. So
Yeah, that's right. As long as we're making money.
Exactly.
So, on this episode, we're going to have you start off something because I don't want to go on warm on you. I finally got the Sour Patch Kids cereal.
Yes.
After how many months of it being gone off the shelves after it first kind of made its appearance. So anyways, finally got it. I've already tried it, but you have not.
No, I haven't.
So
I've been on the fence about trying this.
Don't go eating it yet. Don't go snacking on it. Wait till you pour the milk in and eat it like a...
Okay, so don't snack on it. You're saying you pour the milk in.
Yeah, eat it like a regular cereal, because otherwise you would rather you might want to just eat it as a
Hold
snack.
it up to the camera so people see it on YouTube. I'm really going to have a bowl of cereal right now. So got me about a half a bowl.
And they look like little Sour Patch Kids
Yeah, I was
candies.
trying to hold it up to it. Yeah, it looks like a smaller, like a little more compact version of the candies. I got my little milk here, and I'm going to pour it in. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Are you going to talk about how you like it yet? Or
No, not till you try it,
All right,
because I don't want to give you any biases.
Yeah, hold it to the mic. People like the sound
Yes, I am.
of mixing.
Hey,
Do you
what
mix
is
your
it?
cereal with your milk?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're not animals. All right, let's try it out. What kind of milk is this?
2%.
2%? Okay. It has a coating that prevents the crunch. Okay, the sour's kicking in.
I'm going to close those blinds real fast. That just made it.
So interesting. It is sour, not sour as the candy is. Whoa. Wait, we sneeze over here. Let's see.
And what do you think about it, like,
Let me get another bite.
candy-wise? Compared to the candy, like, does it taste like the candy?
No,
It doesn't taste like the candy.
I don't think so. Because the candy, you get different colors, and each one's, red as cherry, and
So, what do you think
green
about
is
the
lime.
sour for a cereal?
so this is definitely like it's kind of like Fruit Loops, where there's different colors, but they're pretty much just like it almost tastes like one.
It's
big
like one flavor.
Yeah. I don't like it.
It's not that great, is it?
No, I don't like it.
It's not
at
that
all.
great.
I want another bite though.
But it's doable. Like, I could totally eat a whole bowl of that and not want to throw it away. It does taste... It is strange having a sour cereal. It's almost like you're eating a candy
Yeah.
instead of cereal. But it totally has that cereal taste to it, like that generic, like, corn puff flavor.
Yeah.
But then they added a little bit of flavor to it, and the little bit of flavor is almost like that... It's like the gummy flavor of... I'm trying to think. Like, it's like a generic gummy flavor of Sour Patch Kids. But it does have a little hint of Sour Patch Kid flavor, but I don't know how else to describe it. Besides some kind of candy flavor. And then the sour coating that's on it is super strange.
I'm keeping eating to see if I get used to it or if I adapt to it.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. Eating it by itself without milk is pretty damn good. It's almost like you're eating candy.
I should have saved a couple of them.
Don't worry, there's one box downstairs. So, eating it without milk, I think, is a lot better if you were to have that as a snack, because it's almost like a candy. It's almost like eating candy,
Right.
but it's crunchy. It's like eating a crunchy candy, because it's like a sour candy, crunchy treat in your pocket you could carry around. But anyways, I would rather eat it dry than in a bowl of milk.
I'm gonna stop. I can't. I'm not getting used to it. I don't like it. I was thinking, let's keep going. Nope. Just go a little bit.
But
Yeah, I'm not liking it.
I had to buy it just to
I'm
try.
sweating.
You're sweating?
I sweat when I eat sour stuff. I need to know if other people do this too.
I do.
Thinking of sour stuff makes me sweat. Thinking of it.
No, it does that. It's thinking of lemons will make people's mouths salivate. When you think about eating a lemon, just talking about it's making my mouth salivate right now. But
my teeth feel really gross right now.
Really?
I want to.
It's probably that weird coating, that sour coating.
I want to brush my teeth and get a towel and wipe my head off.
You want a towel? I have a towel right here.
No, I don't know what I know what you use that towel for. No, thank you.
No, it's not. It's not hard. It's a soft
crispy.
towel.
Okay, yeah, I can't finish that. It's only half a bowl, and I can't finish that half a bowl. I don't like it. I pass.
Yeah, but
No.
But if you were to eat it dry, it's a good candy snack if you eat it as a dry cereal.
Like just as okay, I can see that. Like just as I can see that.
It's like a crunchy candy, but
I would rather just buy the Sour Patch candies though.
Yeah, I'd rather do that too. I think, yeah. So anyways, on that, it's a no.
Yeah, that's a no. Yeah, don't worry about it getting the candy cereal, guys.
We did that for you.
Do you like? I do like Cookie Crisp.
I love Cookie Crisp.
That's a good one. That's a good like candy cookie cereal.
Well, that's a cookie, so that's
doesn't count. Candy cereals. Rice Krispie treat cereal.
But see, that started off as a cereal, then turned into a candy.
Right. What was another one?
Pop-Tarts came out with
I've never tried that.
I haven't tried it either.
I haven't tried that one.
But I'm pretty sure. I tried the Donuts one, the Hostess
I didn't try that one,
Donuts.
okay.
It's okay. It does have a little flavor of the donuts, but nothing great.
Okay, all right.
A little flavor, not worth going out for.
I do love cereal. Like sometimes late at night,
it's a good snack, right?
It's a great snack. Yeah, I love cereal. My wife, my daughter, we all eat cereal. I love it.
What if
we don't eat this kind of cereal? We get like granolas type cereals.
I like the Banana Nut Crunch. That's my favorite.
I haven't had that one. So my daughter just got Fruit Loops actually, and this is what it reminds me of when I first started biting into this Sour Patch cereal. It tasted like Fruit Loops. I had a bowl of Fruit Loops that we bought, and I haven't had Fruit Loops since I was a kid. I don't think. I had a bowl. This is what it reminded me of, and then it had a little sour kick. And I'm gonna pass. That's a no for me. That's a no for DVO.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it as a cereal. Like I said, I'd eat it by itself dry. So anyways, you just went and saw a movie last night.
I did. Me and my wife decided to sneak a little date night in, so I actually just got some earmuffs for our baby. Got her some earmuffs, these baby earmuffs.
So you got those already?
Yeah, I just got them. I just got it yesterday too, because we are going to the University of Utah. We're big fans of the football and volleyball, so we got some earmuffs to kind of protect her hearing.
Good parents.
And I might say the Utes did an awesome job this past weekend. The football team beat BYU for the 9th straight time in a row.
Oh, yeah.
So, good job there, the football team. And then the volleyball team hosted the Utah Classic, where they hosted 3 other teams here. And the Utes swept over the weekend and won the Utah Classic. And 2 of those 3 teams were ranked. So now...
So suck it.
So now the Utes football team is ranked. The volleyball team is ranked. That's freaking awesome.
Just throwing ranks at you, suckers. Bam!
And they're kind of... There's been talks that they think the Utes are going to make it to the Final Four for the playoffs, for the championship.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's been tossed around by a few people. And I don't know, like, what do you think when you hear that?
That would be pretty cool. Would you go to a game if they did?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to a couple games this season for sure. But, you mean when I travel to go see? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If they make it to one, would you travel?
That would be good. I might have to. If they go to the championship, I think I'm going to go.
How much do they take? The tickets would be outrageous.
Depends where. I don't even know where. I haven't even looked. I know. I'm sure they have a place, but yeah, that'd be fun. So I get a little nervous when they kind of start talking about that. It's like it's the first weekend, and they're like, oh, this is going to be the Final Four. And I'm like, let's not talk about that yet. I don't really like talking about it. I think I don't like it. It puts like a dark cloud over. I don't like it. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. We got some earmuffs for her, and so we took her to a movie because we knew Hobbs and Shaw. So we watched it's the Fast and Furious spinoff. I knew it was gonna be loud, so we got her some earmuffs. I mean, my wife decided let's do like a little night. So, like we were just mentioning, I've been like super busy, and my wife is super busy with a newborn, and so I've been like kind of dating her again a little bit. You know, like I don't know, like when I see my wife holding my baby, I just have so much love. I'm just going crazy, and so I'm kind of dating my wife again. So we've already last past Friday we actually had a day date, and then this past Tuesday we had a night date. So it's been kind of fun. So anyway,
wow, you guys should get a room or something.
You marry each other.
Let's just marry each other already.
So we watched Hobbs and Shaw. So it's a spin-off. I wasn't sure where the Fast and Furious tie-ins would come in.
Well, because their characters are from Fast and Furious.
Right. But I'm just like, okay, where's it going to come from? So obviously they had a little banter when they first hooked up to team up together because of their drama or their fights within Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the movie, there's a point where they're kicking in some nos. Oh, what did they call it though? Oh, they called it something else. It was on Samoa. They called it something else.
Okay, so I want to know, why are they all of a sudden in Samoa?
So they are there because they are being... Okay, the whole premise is Shaw, Jason Statham's character, Shaw, his sister is in some type of military type unit.
Okay.
And they're trying to get rid of some drug that's going to wipe out the weak. It's supposed to like wipe out the weak. And so she...
Wipe out the weak?
Yeah.
Oh, the weak.
Weak people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about time, like a weak frame.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, weak people is going to wipe them out. Only the strong will survive, basically.
Okay.
And we need to evolve. Kind of the point. So she's trying to escape. So she self-injects it into her so she can hurry and try to get it out later. But she's okay to deal with it at the time. I'm gonna self-inject myself. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, they're hunting. She's hunting them, or these bad people are hunting her, and Hobbs and Shaw team up because they're gonna try to find how to get remove this and get rid of it forever, so no one ever uses this. And so they're like, where can we hide? They're gonna find us everywhere. They're so advanced, and so the Rock's character Hobbs, he goes, there's one place that I never wanted to go back to. Samoa. So that's where they go to try to hide. And his family's there, right? And then they end up finding him. They knew they'd find him eventually. They just knew it would take a little bit more time for them to find him. And so they arrive. The bad people arrive, and they do the haka for them. And they fight with their Samoan weapons while they have guns.
Yeah.
And they act... It's weird. Don't go for the story. Don't go for... The Fast and Furious, go for just some action and comedy. Kevin Hart makes an appearance.
I heard.
Funny.
So, I heard pretty much The Rock came in, introduced into the Fast and Furious about halfway through as just a side character.
Right.
And then I heard he pretty much hijacked the whole thing and now is kind of turning it into his own thing, and that's...
Well, this is a spin-off. I mean, I don't think he took over in the Fast and Furious movies. He just was another character. But this is definitely a spin-off. It has nothing to do... No one from Fast and Furious is really mentioned.
I think that's why Tyrese is having beef with him and stuff, too.
Maybe. He seems like a crybaby.
Yeah, he does.
So
He
I don't
does
really
seem
care
like
what
a
Tyrese
super
thinks.
crybaby.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good actor anyway, so... He has like
He's a screamer. He's just like screams his parts.
I call it whining.
He's like a Nickelodeon actor, right? those
yeah.
The Disney Channel Nickelodeon actors that just scream into the camera all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just screaming about nothing. Give me attention. Yeah.
The only one that can pull that off is Kevin Hart. Damn it.
Yeah, he does it funny. Because he's doing it in a funny way. So it wasn't a great movie, but it was definitely action packed, like tons of action.
Was the action
like
good, or was it like?
No, it was good action.
Or was it like, come on?
No, it was good action. It was good action. It was good action. A little bit of, come on. The banter between them was funny. Like they're arguing. It was funny. It was action packed. Not a great storyline, but it was funny. Oh, you know who else is in it? Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, really?
And his banter with The Rock is also hilarious. He's also in the CIA. And he keeps talking, like he has like this crush on The Rock. And he was like, come on, we're like best friends. He's like, no, we are not best friends. He's like, look, he pulls out the heart, like that's cut in half. It says, half of best friends. And he's like, I don't have the other. I don't know. We don't have this. We even got matching tattoos. We don't have matching tattoos. Ryan Reynolds opens his shirt. He's got like that tribal tattoo on his shoulder. They're all like, what? Are you serious? So Ryan Reynolds is also hilarious in it. So Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Hart make small cameos. It's hilarious. Good action. Funny. Terrible story.
Okay, worth seeing for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
For entertainment purposes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
On this whole thing with these having partners in crime type thing, new trailer just came out today for the new Bad Boys 3.
As of right now, I mean, we're probably gonna release this tomorrow or something, but as of like right now, it just came out.
Yeah, it just came out today.
So Bad Boys for Life, it's called.
I'm excited to see this.
I
think it
didn't
looks
care.
hilarious.
I know we mentioned it.
Yeah, and you didn't give a shit.
I didn't give a shit. I just saw the trailer. Okay, I'm taking that back. I kind of want to see it now. It looks really good. I'll go back to what I said before. Black don't crack, man. These guys. I just looked. Martin Lawrence has just turned 54. Will Smith is turning 51. They look good. I mean, Martin Lawrence has gained a little bit of weight in the face, but he looks pretty good.
I know, right? Because
they both do. They both look good.
Seriously, it's crazy how young they still look.
Yeah.
But
millions will do that. Millions of dollars.
I'm excited to see this, and it looks funny how they're still in the same character. They're still have the same love for each other, and they still talk shit to each other. But it looks like in this one, Martin Lawrence's character is wanting to retire, and Will Smith is still like they still give him shit for he's at that age and he just wants to shoot him up all the time. But it looks like they're introducing younger characters. So like Vanessa Hudgens is in here. Yeah. Some other younger characters. They kind of just showed a glimpse at the end of the trailer. But it looks like they're going to introduce these younger people to carry the story on maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it just might not go anywhere after this. But
maybe just to bring some friends. Or maybe they leave it open for maybe something in the future.
Yeah, if it does really well, maybe see the response. But I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, I'm actually
because this kind of brings back that old '90s Will Smith, like back in the '90s, the way Will Smith was acting and the movies he was putting out. Like this is almost like a retelling of the '90s. So I'm so down for this.
I'm looking forward to it. I changed my mind. I want to see it.
I kind of want to watch the old ones again. It's been a long time.
Probably will. I just mentioned to you. It Chapter 2 comes out this weekend.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I just finally watched It Chapter 1 probably 3 weeks ago. I just ended up finally renting it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I rented it on iTunes.
What'd you think?
Pretty good.
Right? It's creepy.
I got freaked out a couple times.
So, I can't believe it took you that long to watch it.
I just never got to.
I loved it. And what about when it shows Georgie's arm getting ripped, but bitten off?
Yeah.
Like, it showed it. It showed
spoiler warning. So 2 years later, sorry.
Right? Yeah, a little late, but when he bites his arm off, that was kind of I like knowing it was coming, and the way they showed it in the original Stephen King version, they don't like show the gore from it. You just know what happens
because it was on TV. That's why.
That's right. Yeah,
it was on TV.
I know they made it for VHS, but anyways, the way they showed it, then you just kind of know it just happened, so you don't like see the gore of it. And in this one, they show it, and the little kid get his arm bitten off, and he's running around squirting blood. Like that was kind of hard to watch.
He's like crawling.
Yeah. Oh man, then he gets dragged in.
Yeah, Pennywise drags him in. So yeah, it looks awesome. I think I'm gonna go see it this week. I'm gonna try to fit it in.
I'm gonna go see it.
I got a busy schedule again, but I'm gonna try to squeeze it in because I do want to see it. And like I said, I do want to see the original one that was made. I have the DVD.
I've seen the original one a bunch of times, and I always, when I get to the end of it, I stop watching it. I really hate the ending of the original one. When it turns into this big stupid spider and they kill him with a slingshot. I hated that ending. So I loved the whole movie up until that point. So whenever I've seen it on TV and I'd watch it, I would watch it all the way to that point and say, all right, I'm out of here.
Did you ever read any Stephen King books?
No, I never read any of his books.
Do you know what it is?
In the book?
Yeah. Like what happened, like how it all came about.
I was told this, but I can't remember.
Allergies, gee, my nose is itchy over here.
But what is it in the book?
So, they're like almost godlike, him and this other creature. So he's like a spider, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's another creature that's like his opposite, but maybe more powerful, and he's a giant turtle.
Okay, maybe I did hear about that.
And the giant turtle like
lake.
No, they just made reference in the movie about it. They just kind of just referenced as a shout out. But I guess in the book, like this giant turtle like had indigestion or something and puked up Earth, and that's how Earth came. And he's just this powerful floating turtle, and then it is like some giant spider, and he crashed on Earth and just kind of stayed here and just pops out every 27 years and he feeds. But what he found out was that meat tastes better when it's in fear, and kids are more easily scared, so that's why he goes after kids more, but he will go after anybody.
That does.
But he goes after adults or kids more because they're easily more fearful, and he, for whatever reason, likes the clown more than anything. But he can turn into anything. He can turn into anything.
It shows that in the movies.
Yeah, but
he's turning into whatever
likes
scares
the clown more.
Yeah, whatever scares you the most is what he turns himself into. So like that one part where that kid's in that office area and there was that old lady painting.
Yeah,
that was freaky.
That was weird.
that was pretty spooky. Freaky. That one spooked me out pretty good. I really love that movie, and I remember
in chapter 1 you're talking about 2017.
Yes, I really love that one. So I'm pretty stoked for seeing this next one.
Yeah.
Because I hope they don't do that stupid spider ending with a slingshot.
They're going to.
No. They can totally do it different. Because I think that was different in the book too.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember hearing other things about the book, and that thing really bothered me. So I hope they do a better job at this.
I can't remember his name, the actor that plays it, but man, does he do a good job.
Oh, he's Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, yeah, I knew Skarsgård something. Skarsgård, he really. Did you know that look where he has like one eye kind of looking kind of odd? Mm-hmm. He actually does that naturally.
You know, he comes from a family of actors.
Yeah, two other brothers, I think.
Yeah, and his dad.
Actors. Oh, I didn't know that.
So his dad was the crazy scientist in Thor. That's his dad.
Oh, okay.
And his brother is the taller blonde that was in what's that HBO vampire one?
I don't remember.
True Blood. Yeah. He was the tall blonde in True Blood.
He's probably one of the more popular ones. The other one I don't really know.
So I don't know the other brother. That one's not as famous, and I can't think of anything he's in. But yeah, from a family of actors, so he kind of grew up, kind of knowing the ropes.
And speaking of that, with Stephen King, we are coming into that fall season. So fall is this month. And
wait, before we go on,
okay, all right.
This has to do with Stephen King also, and the same character. He's in the Stephen King's series called Castle Rock on Hulu.
Who is?
That same guy that plays It.
Oh.
That's a
freaking what's it called
weird
again?
Castle Rock.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else.
That's a pretty crazy show that has to do with interdimension type things.
That's the other one I was thinking of.
That one's nuts, and he does a good job in that one, playing his character is switched. Like, I don't want to give it away, but it has to do with like parallel universes almost, but you don't really know what's happening yet, and it's kind of pieces it together, and then when you realize it, you kind of realize it kind of early into it, but man, that show is nuts. And then the way like bad things keep happening around him, or around this other kid, and it all has to do with interdimensional things, and things correlating with each other.
That's called Castle Rock, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Hemlock Grove? That's what I was looking for. Hemlock Grove.
I tried watching it, and I was not getting into it.
I liked it at first, and then I did not like how it was going.
Okay, yeah, I think I probably watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and I just wasn't liking how it was happening.
It did end.
Is he in that too?
Yeah, he's one of the main.
Maybe I didn't catch that.
That's where I first saw him.
Because I didn't realize who he was at that time when that first came out.
Yeah, that was. I did like at the beginning of it, then I didn't like how it was going.
So he does a lot of sci-fi type movies.
Yeah, I just was flipping through IMDb right now, looking at him, and a lot of it is that. You're right.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt you, but I didn't want to leave this subject yet before.
I was just saying I'm excited because this is the time where we can start talking more about this stuff, because fall is this month and Halloween, and I just get really excited about the whole paranormal and pumpkin spice. So
hell yeah, pumpkin spice, everything.
I just saw a new pumpkin spice flavor at this local spot here called Beans and Brews.
Okay, go on.
And every year they have like their fall flavors. And they have some pumpkin spice stuff. But they made a pumpkin spice waffle. And you damn right I had it the other day and it was good.
Hell yeah.
It was good.
I always get pumpkin spice everything. I did hear they're gonna be releasing pumpkin spice Spam.
Oh boy.
I will try it.
You're a fan of Spam.
I like my fried Spam and eggs.
And
on rice.
Pumpkin spice.
Yes.
I'm not the biggest fan of Spam. I know we grew up on it. But I just wasn't the biggest fan of it.
I've never had an issue.
I'm thinking this is gonna taste terrible.
Eh.
But where can you find it?
I will go on a mission when I
Hawaii.
hear.
No, they don't have pumpkin spice stuff in there.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well, we didn't go there during the pumpkin spice season. I don't know if people call it fall. I call it pumpkin spice season. But I will be.
Yeah, do they have
spice.
fall? Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't have fall. No.
They
It
don't.
just turns into pumpkin spice season.
Yes, pumpkin spice. Everything.
Oh, speaking of paranormal stuff, though, I did go on a paranormal investigation the other day.
Yeah, that's right. We had a little potluck at. I didn't go, but I was invited. I couldn't make it.
Our
Going
team,
to the volleyball game.
Our team Wisps and Advanced Paranormal Systems. We did or what is it? Services?
Yeah.
Advanced Paranormal Services. I call it.
Should we give them a shout out? They want to give us a shout out on their podcast. Haters.
Yeah.
Beaker was down though. The rest were haters.
Yeah.
You know.
Quit
who you
hating.
are.
Quit
You
hating.
know who you are.
So, anyways, we had our yearly potluck over at the Benson Grist Mill in Tooele, which is everyone knows that we've talked about is haunted as shit. So they have this old historic mill there. They have a lot of historic like cabins and other buildings that were there on the property, and they preserved it, and it's there for you to walk around it, enjoy it, take a look at it.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it. It was owned by Ezra Taft Benson and
Which was a LDS president for a while.
His family owned it. I want to know where the grist came from. I'm not sure. I don't know if you.
The grist is what they mill there.
Oh,
it's the stuff. So it's a grist mill.
What is grist? I don't even know what that is.
I think it's the.
I was gonna play it off like I knew, but I don't know. Idea.
It's when they take the rocks and they put the wheat down and they roll it over and smash
it
all down. I believe that is what it is, but I'm not positive.
I will look while you continue.
So, anyways,
what the hell is a grist?
So Benson is just the name of the people that live there.
Yes, the family. Yep.
So it's a grist mill, and with all the cabins and everything there, it's still pretty haunted, and just the land and area around there. Spirits around there tend to wander in and stay there.
You're right, brother. Grist is grain that is ground to make flour.
Ta-da!
Very good.
Kind of know some shit.
Grist.
Kind of know a little bit about everything, but I don't know shit
Benson
at the same time.
Flour Mill. Benson Grist Mill.
But anyways,
that sounds better.
They have a lot of spirits there, and we go there quite often.
Why are there spirits there?
Well, there's spirits that are attached to the property. And those spirits that are hanging out there on the property tend to attract other spirits that are kind of wandering around. So they see other spirits, they kind of just follow in and check things out and stick around. Some spirits tend to like to stay there. Some might just keep going.
Is there a cemetery nearby it?
I'm pretty sure there's cemeteries all over the place.
Right.
But they have some bad spirits there too, and some of them that are just kind of jerks, and some that are, never took a human form and kind of just have a bad energy about them.
Okay. But
I never really get much going on from them. I always have just this. There's this one spirit of a girl there that likes to come around when I call her out. We found her that first time we went, and I went there again last year. And when I called her out, she showed up and she was activating things on command. Even my wife Savannah got to witness that. Because I had some equipment sitting next to her, and I was telling the spirit, "Hey, why don't you come meet my wife? Take a seat next to her." And then, sure shit, right after I said that, boom, it started lighting it up. And so, same thing happened this time. I was getting her to come out and talk and communicate with us and activate the devices on command and everything. And some other people were kind of experiencing some pretty crazy stuff. Brandy was saying that some of that stuff wasn't as crazy as what they were saying happened, or some of it didn't even happen because she was able to see it or talk to the spirits there. So some people were experiencing a little bit more than they, or they were saying they were exaggerating some of their things, or things weren't happening in their heads. They thought they saw something, but not too crazy stuff. But I did want to talk about coming up next year. Beaker and I are talking.
But before you do that, can I interrupt you now?
Yes, go ahead.
I did talk to Caden.
Okay.
So Caden was saying that him and somebody from Bear River.
Okay, yeah, Shane.
Yeah, Shane from Bear River Paranormal Group.
Yeah.
They went into this storage shed. It's like the size of a barn, but it's a storage shed. They have like ATVs and other things for the grounds.
Okay.
He said they walked in there. He heard some noise, and Caden went in there with him.
Oh, that's the barn. That is the barn.
Yeah. But they use it as a storage shed, I should say. Yeah. It is a barn. You're right.
There's a bad energy in there.
Yeah, I noticed that when we went with Alan and Marcos, and I felt something, and I think we heard some noise that, who knows what that noise was. But they said when they went in there this past weekend, they heard something that sounded like footsteps on the side of the wall, going up the wall. It's kind of weird.
So
anyway,
So inside that barn, there's a spirit of a drunk woman.
Oh, really?
And we met her last time we were there. Brandy was kind of telling us what she was saying and how she was acting, what she was doing. And this time when we went there, Brandy was talking about how now this spirit of this drunk woman is in love with this negative spirit. She was like being drunk and saying, "This is my boyfriend," which was the negative entity that's in there. But last year when we were there, I had asked it to show, like, kind of let us know his presence is there, like show us how strong he is.
Okay.
Right when I had said that, it almost sounded like wind blew really hard outside and the whole barn kind of flexed.
Interesting.
Like, and that freaked Savannah. She ran out of there like, "Nope, F this, I'm done with that." And this time, 2 sisters that are on our team were in that barn and were saying, pretty much asking for it to show itself or do something to show it's there. And they said they saw the 4-wheeler in there move back about a foot. So I wasn't there for it. I was packing up. I was getting ready to leave, and I heard them kind of scream scaredly and ran out of there.
I want to try to debunk it.
Brandy had said that I don't know, from what she had said was that she, knowing what she knows, said that never happened.
Okay.
But I don't know. This was them saying that they saw that. Brandy was saying that, no, that never happened.
All right.
But
so continue with what you were going to mention.
So we are talking about renting out an expo center of some kind for next year and throwing a paranormal expo.
So here in Utah,
and thinking about bringing back possibly Chip Coffee. He came here that one time. We talked about that for the paranormal expo last year, and he did a good job there. He wants to come back, so we're talking about we're getting prices for everything.
Okay.
So we want to know. Who would you guys like to see come here, or what kind of things would you guys like to see at an expo for a paranormal expo, or if you guys, if there's anybody out there that wants to be a part of it or a vendor or anything, we're gonna start putting that out there here pretty soon.
So you want to host that in like fall of 2020?
Yeah, we're thinking about like the beginning of October-ish.
Okay, cool.
So keep an eye out for that. I'll definitely be updating as that goes on.
All right, that sounds kind of fun. That sounds pretty fun. Love a good paranormal exposition.
So speaking of paranormal stuff, if you could investigate anywhere right now, where would you want to go investigate?
I don't know names, but there are some castles in Ireland that I would love to. I would love to go to Ireland. I would actually really love to go to Ireland, to be honest with you. I want to add that to my list. I have a couple places on my. I have a vision board of where I want to go. I need to add Ireland. I do want to go there. I want to visit like old town pubs. I want to go golfing. And I want to do some castles. I want to investigate some castles. I know there's some really creepy ones. I just can't think of some names. But I know there's some really creepy ones.
That's genius for paranormal because Europe is so much older than the United States.
Yeah.
So the spirits that we have here
Ghost started was in Europe.
For real, right? But like you know, the U.S. has pretty much only been around for a few hundred years. Well, I mean, there's Native Americans, of course, but they weren't as populated as Europe is, and how many wars happened in Europe, with how many deaths have happened in Europe, on top of how many generations have lived in the same houses in Europe for, you know, hundreds of years, thousands of years. So I think, I mean, there's just so many histories stacked up there that, I mean, there's going to be spirits from thousands of years ago, centuries ago, and, you know, so there's just probably spirits like crazy. There's spirits up the wazoo.
Yeah. Haunted Ireland Castle.
I think that would be pretty dope. That's a good idea for Ireland. I think there would be some cool ones in England and in where France has some good ones.
Oh, for sure, all those places.
France has a lot of cool castles.
Yeah, there's a few that pop up. Some cemeteries.
I bet you every single castle in Europe is haunted. I guarantee every castle. I guarantee there's ghosts in every single castle in Europe. I don't think you need to like search for a specific haunted one. Which one's the most? They're all haunted.
Yeah,
they all got ghosts.
I put it away because I'm sure a bunch of stuff will pop up.
Yeah.
So for me, Ireland. And I'll try to catch me a little leprechaun. Oh, you know what? There are some things about leprechauns. No, I know we've talked about it.
Oh yeah, we have.
But you know, it'd be fun to kind of maybe go leprechaun hunting of some sort. That might be kind of fun.
There you go. You know what else would be really cool to go to? Would be the Netherlands.
Yes, I just was talking about that today. In fact,
I would like
someone saw our last name and someone said, "Oh, you're definitely Dutch," and I'm like, "Yeah." So I was just talking about that.
So yeah, I think that would be really cool. Get some history on Dutch lineage, and so is that big Viking area? Would that be considered Viking territory, or is that more?
I don't know.
Or is the Netherlands more?
It's a big dike area. A lot of dikes.
I heard there's a lot of dikes.
There's a lot of dikes over there for sure.
And windmills.
Windmills, dikes, wooden shoes. Yeah. So I don't think I have those over there.
Yeah, I think I would definitely want to go ghost hunting in Europe.
Do you have a spot in mind? Like, so that's my answer. Ireland, I just don't know the name, but it definitely, I do know there's been a couple on Travel Channel that I want to go to. I just don't know the names.
I wasn't even thinking outside of the country till you said that. I was thinking of like Penhurst Penitentiary.
Okay.
There's a bunch of asylums I would like to go to. Pretty much all the old prisons, asylums, wherever there's a lot of bad energy that have happened, where a lot of things have happened there. I think they hold on to a lot of spirits. I would like to go to some of those. But Penhurst was one of the first ones that popped up in my head. I've already been to Waverly. That was the top spot for a while.
Nice.
So maybe one day I'll go to Penhurst.
That'd be fun.
And then there's all over the East Coast, there's a ton of stuff. A lot of abandoned places.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty interesting evidence on some paranormal shows around Gettysburg area.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff there. But so imagine what people are having experience in that Gettysburg area, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how many times over that's happened in Europe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just like so much more.
Well, I went to Philadelphia one time, and it's an old town for sure. Mm-hmm. The first capital, of the U.S. And so some of those buildings, I wasn't really in tune to that type of stuff at the time, but hindsight now, looking back, oh yeah, those places were haunted.
Yeah, you know what? Haunted. I really kicked myself in the ass for not really trying to be in tune with that or pay attention was when we went to New Orleans.
Yes.
Because I didn't give a shit. I was like, get me off this damn bus already. I want to go check out some bitches.
Just had that talk about New Orleans as well this week. I just talking about New Orleans.
Because it was Fat Tuesday. It was the first day of Mardi Gras. And we wanted to see some boobies.
Yeah, we had some beads ready to give.
We were teenagers. And we had little teenage thingies raging. So we were not thinking about spirits back then.
No.
So now I would love to go back there, and I would love to pay attention.
I would love to go back.
Because if any place, that place would have a lot of.
And we didn't really enjoy like Cajun food. I love Cajun food.
Right? No, we weren't cultured back then. We were just all about
thugging and bugging.
Yep, bugging booze, bugging booze, and
oh boy.
But anyways. So, yeah, let us know about any ideas you have for Paranormal Expo, vendor-wise.
If one came to Utah, vendors, would you go?
Celebrities.
Where's it good? Do you know? Do you have a hookup for them for a place? Do you guys have a place? Are you guys still looking for places?
We're looking at places. So if you guys know of some good places, so far we're looking at like the Mountain America Expo, the old Southtown Expo.
Sure.
But very open to other ideas. Kind of throw out some other ideas like the Saltaire.
Yeah.
But being as open as it is and not having any places to do panels, it might be a little too hard. So we're still looking for things.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, we're about a year out, but we need to start getting shit together now.
It'll fly. It'll fly. Projects like those are definitely hard work. So good job for you guys doing that.
So we'll see how that goes, and let's get it rolling. But anyways, what else has happened? That D23 event happened.
Yeah, D23. It's
that Disney Expo. It's like a Comic Con.
It's like Comic Con, but it's Disney
for
focused.
all of Disney's entities.
Yeah, so Disney has nothing to do with it. Yeah, Disney has nothing to do with it. It's just, but they're definitely into it because I guess it's like 10 years old now and it's picked up a lot of steam.
What do you mean it's called D23 because it's all about Disney.
Right, it's all about Disney, but Disney doesn't do any.
Disney doesn't own it or run it or nothing? I thought it was all Disney, right?
No, it's all about Disney.
So just some fans started it, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So D for Disney 23, I think for the year, Disney started it or something. I'm not sure.
It's for me because the 23 is my number. I don't know if you know that. Talked about it before.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull this up again. The big talk was obviously Disney Plus coming out.
Yeah, we've talked about that. I still haven't ordered it yet, but we have till November.
Yeah, it doesn't start till November 12th, so you got plenty of time to order it.
I do want to get that bundle package with the ESPN Plus and
Hulu. They don't advertise it, so I don't know if that was a true thing.
Yes, there is.
Okay,
there's a link for it, and I went to the link. I just never purchased it yet.
Yeah, so so basically what Dale's talking about is Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus is all going to be a bundled unit, which is pretty good. I think if you bought all those three separately, I think you're bundling it saves you like $5 a month. I think bundling it saves you like $5 a month.
And then you could pre-purchase like the years and save more money.
Yeah, right. I'll mention that too.
They have to buy 2 years, get the third free.
So with this Disney Plus, what they're saying is it's going to be everything Disney has released. That's the rumor about it. I guess I haven't really heard anyone from Disney actually say that. And it doesn't say it on the website, which is just DisneyPlus.com. It doesn't actually say that. Actually, let me go to the bottom.
I wonder if they're going to do stuff like Netflix where they switch things out monthly.
You might be right. Yeah, the rumor I heard is going to be everything Disney has ever made. And our dad made a good question. He goes, "What about like the old Mickey Mouse Club or the old Zorro series?" And I was like, "Gosh, I don't know. That's a great idea. That's a great question, though. Like, because
that's the shit he's going to want to watch. Dude, that would be smart if they did that.
I loved Zorro. Disney's Zorro. Our dad loved it. I really liked it too. I don't know if you watched it.
I remembered watching it, but I don't remember being like infatuated with it.
Oh, I loved it. I did love it. So,
I remember just liking it because Dad liked it.
Well, I watched it much later. Like as a teenager, I started watching it because I think I would come because I used to work.
Because you were in love with Antonio Banderas.
No, not
so
that movie.
When he was Zorro, you were like coming all over the place.
Inappropriate, Dan. It was who was the other actress? I don't remember. Oh, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But no. As a teenager, if you remember, I used to work till like midnight. I used to work a night shift, and I get home and it would be on. The old black and white Zorro would be on, and I would kind of watch it, and I kind of got hooked onto it, and I watched it every night, and so I really liked it. But anyway, Dad made a good point. I hope they have it on there. I would love to see it. That's just me. Cool. Because I've been trying to buy that for Dad for Christmas for every year now for like the last 15 years. Can't find it anywhere. I can, but it's like $200. I'm like, for like 2 seasons? Come on, that's crazy. Anyway, so what's going to be on Disney Plus? It's going to be I shouldn't say everything, but it's going to be related to Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, and National Geographic because Fox owns National Geographic and now Disney owns Fox.
So it sounds like they're going to keep Fox-related things on Hulu except for The Simpsons.
Yeah, The Simpsons will be on this Disney Plus. Probably still be on Fox as well.
Probably.
And FX.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not really mentioning anything Fox, but National Geographic is specifically.
Yeah, Hulu was the Fox and Fox owned Hulu, so when they purchased Fox, they gained Hulu.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they are keeping Fox things in Hulu and keeping. So it sounds like they're keeping it separate still.
Mm-hmm. So during D23, Disney people were there, and they showed some trailers of some of the upcoming stuff coming on Disney Plus. We've mentioned a couple of these things. So
yeah, we've mentioned.
I'll mention the ones we've mentioned. Loki. We mentioned there's going to be a TV series of Loki. A new Marvel one called What If. So again, they're going to start off like, for example, what if Agent Carter actually became Captain America? It's like a what if series.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a cartoon, right?
No idea.
Okay.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that's already been greenlit. That's going to be from the Marvel movies that you've seen. It's going to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier. WandaVision. So the Red Scarlet Witch. That's what
Scarlet Witch.
Vision.
So
which she apparently died. So I don't know where they're going with this.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Anyway.
And then she's going to be in that new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, so they did mention a few movies like She-Hulk. I'm not sure if that's going to be a movie or if that's going to be on Disney Plus.
I think that's going to be a Disney Plus series.
So, but it's not on their website here.
But I heard they're going to have Mark Ruffalo involved in that somehow. But they don't have an actress for it. It's still in the talks, from what I heard.
So those are things that we've already mentioned. Oh, and we also mentioned The Mandalorian. So that's a Star Wars where it's going to be... Actually, they released a trailer during this D23. They released a trailer. And The Mandalorian is basically a bounty hunter. And he's doing bounty hunting. No, it's not. I don't think it's Boba Fett.
But it's someone like him?
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. So it's around bounty hunters. I don't think it's Boba Fett. I think it's just another person.
Okay.
Named the Mandalorian. I don't know. I have no idea. But the trailer looks really awesome.
I haven't watched it yet.
So it's homeboy from Game of Thrones that got his Martell that got his head crushed by the mountain.
Okay.
He plays the Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember his name. I should look this up.
I don't know his name.
Terrible. We're terrible. I'm sorry. But the trailer looked amazing. The trailer looked awesome. And then sticking with Star Wars, they're going to have another series called The Clone Wars. And there's rumors.
I heard that was already like a cartoon already. There was already
I don't know if this is live action or cartoon. I don't know.
It might just be a continuation of the cartoon.
Yeah, they might just be moving it over here.
I think so.
And there's also talk, it's not on their website, but there's going to be a movie or series called Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think it's a series, and it's going to be Ewan McGregor
coming back. So those are things we've already kind of mentioned and talked about. Here's some other things. Just kind of looking at here.
The one you mentioned I'm excited to hear about is the Monsters at Work.
Yeah, so Monsters at Work. This is, I can tell just from the logo, it's about Monsters, Inc. So something to do with Monsters, Inc. I'm not sure if it's a movie or a series. I'm looking forward to that. I loved Monsters, Inc.
I loved Monsters, Inc. too, because when Malay was a baby, I would play that on repeat for her all the time. And she was always like that little girl Boo, because that's like the age she was at. And so during that time, I would always like have to replay it, and I always just call her Boo or during that time. Just when we were watching, I'm like, all right, Boo.
There's another little series. It's called Into the Unknown. Nothing really great. It's just about the making of Frozen 2 because Frozen 2 is coming, but that will be going to theaters. Frozen 2, Maleficent, the Black Widow movie. A lot of stuff they are announcing. That's all going to theaters, though. There's another one here. There's a couple that I have no idea what they're about. One's called Timmy Failure. Mistakes Were Made. No idea what that's about.
Probably
I haven't
just
seen the trailer.
a Disney Channel series. That sounds like a Disney Channel series show to me.
Most likely. There's another one called Encore with an exclamation point at the end. Again, no idea what this is. No trailer was released.
Probably just screaming kids.
Yeah. Another one called Marvel Hero Project. Again, not sure what it's about. Don't know what it is. Here's another one. It's going to be a series called The World According to Jeff Goldblum. He's just going to be
talking.
It's almost like, when I think of it, it's almost like a travel channel where he's like hosting a show where he's just kind of doing things. Making things and doing.
That would be interesting to watch. I'd watch it.
Yeah,
he's kind of a weird guy.
Jeff Goldblum has some swagger to him for sure.
He's pretty funny if you listen to him talk.
Guy. A new series. This is not a continuation or any sort. It's a new series, High School Musical.
They're filming that here in Utah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, are they going back to the same high school, I wonder?
Because
the movies were filmed.
They were at East High.
Yeah.
They were filmed here at East High. I believe they were doing the same thing. That was weird. What just happened? Strange. We're still recording.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, did you unplug yours?
Nope. My light's on.
Yours is not recording.
It's okay, I'll talk loud. Sorry. I might have hit something. Anyway, I'll talk loud. So High School Musical is going to be a new series. Nothing to do with the movie. Just a new series, they said. And then I saved these last two because I'm really looking forward to these last two. One is The Lady and the Tramp. So it's a live action. It's going to be a movie, but it's a live action, just kind of like Lion King that just came out. Live action animals.
I'm not a fan of the redos anymore. They need to just change it up the story for us a little bit.
Nah, I like it.
No, they need to change it.
Lady and the Tramp, this is going to be live action dogs. When I say live action, it's probably CGI dogs. I don't know. So that's what's going to be Lady and the Tramp. And then the last one it's just called Noelle. This will be a Christmas movie because Disney Plus comes out in November. So they're going to put a Disney Christmas movie together, and it's called Noelle. It stars Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader. So there's a trailer for it. So you can watch the trailer for both Lady and the Tramp and Noelle. Oh, you know what? Cruella de Vil. They announced that. I can't remember if that's going to be on Disney Plus or if that's a movie. Cruella de Vil. But that's with Emma Stone. She'll be playing Cruella. So I can't remember if that's on there. But I don't think they had a trailer for that. Anyway, Lady and the Tramp had a trailer. Looks good. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I did see it. It looked, I don't know. It looked like boring. I wasn't a fan of the cartoon either when I was a kid.
Okay.
It was a little boring to me. I don't know. I didn't care for it. That one, I didn't care for that. I didn't care for like the Aristocats. There were some cartoons I just really didn't give a shit for. That was one of them. Lady and the Tramp was one of them that it was like one that our parents would make me watch, but I didn't care to watch it. I didn't really feel involved in it.
So Noelle, did you see the trailer for Noelle?
No.
So Anna Kendrick, Bill Hader. Bill Hader's hilarious. They're both hilarious, actually. So Bill Hader, going off memory here, I think he's taking over as Santa, and he's just not doing a great job at it. Like he feels overwhelmed, stressed, and so Anna Kendrick's kind of help him. And there wasn't much to the trailer. It looks hilarious, so I can't wait for it. I think that'll be good. So Disney Plus comes out. It starts streaming, I should say, November 12th. I don't know what platform it's going to be on. I don't think they've announced. Like, is it going to be on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon
I'm pretty
Fire?
sure it's just going to be an app you just download on any platform.
I would assume
they're
so.
going to want as many subscribers as possible.
Absolutely.
So it's just going to be an app. I'm pretty positive it's just going to be an easily downloadable app.
So just Disney Plus is going to be $6.99 a month or $69.99 a year. Basically, you get 2 months free if you pay for the whole year. And I've also heard a rumor that you can have up to 4 people watching at once. That's just a rumor I heard. Again, they haven't released it yet.
Well,
so
if they want to be able to compete in the streaming world, they're going to have to.
They're going to have to. And that's all the notes that I can see. And I'm on the Disney Plus website, so you can also go there and check it out yourselves. But yes.
Well, that sounds like I'm going to be a subscriber real soon.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. I think Disney Plus will be fun. I think I especially just having a baby, like I want to do like everything like Disney. Like I want to do Disney themed things and all sorts of stuff like that. So I did that last Christmas. I did a lot of Disney themed gifts last Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah, because it was the 90th. Last year was the 90th.
That's right. Yes, I did the same thing.
So I got for our family, I picked your wife, and I got her some Disney stuff. I got my wife, my daughter, a lot of Disney stuff. I even got me a Disney hat. I got a cool Vans Mickey Mouse hat. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just wearing it the other day. So I love Disney. Who's your main favorite character again? Stitch, huh?
Yeah, Stitch is my dude.
Your favorite character. You know mine?
No.
Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, duh.
Peter Pan. Love Peter Pan.
Yeah, but you don't wear any Peter Pan stuff, so I
don't
wouldn't.
wear. What would I wear? I don't even know what to wear.
I don't know.
I guess I gotta find something.
They got Peter Pan shirts. I've seen some that have him on the front and said, "I'm so fly."
Yeah. that's cheesy.
It's cheesy, but it's doable.
Coincidentally, my wife's favorite character is Tinkerbell. And when she was a young little girl in Mexico, her little nickname was Tinkerbell. It was not like Tinkerbell English. It was something else in Spanish.
How would you say it in Spanish?
I have no idea. She would know. I can't remember what it is.
Just try and say it.
Oh, I have to look it up. I don't even know.
Oh, man.
I can't even think of it, what it is.
Okay.
But that was her nickname. So what a coincidence.
Very cool.
I actually got her a Tinkerbell
I
gold
remember.
necklace.
I was
or
there.
silver necklace. So yeah, you were there. See? That was for Christmas.
Well, you got anything coming up this week?
What's coming up this week? I think, kind of what I've mentioned, I do want to see It Chapter 2, Utes volleyball and football. I'm really into that. That's kind of my family's thing right now. We are really into Utes football and volleyball.
Yeah, NFL starts this weekend.
You're right about that. You're in a Chargers tank top right now,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
I
So
am.
go San Diego Chargers.
Yeah, San Diego.
So,
Well,
how about you? Anything?
I'm hoping to also watch It Chapter 2.
Yeah, we gotta look at we gotta sync up our calendars and see when we can squeeze that in.
I don't think there's any other movies coming out that I want to see yet besides that one. Can't think of any other investigations, some paranormal investigations coming up, but that could always change any day.
Grab me one of those. Yeah, in fact, if you guys have some cool stories, some paranormal stories, we gotta give this out to our last viewer that sent us in the story, Mrs. X, that wanted to be anonymous. But we've got these cool little Buko Boys. Man, I'm holding it up to the camera if you guys are watching on YouTube. We got these cool magnets here.
Or stickers with the old logo.
Or a sticker with the old logo. If you guys send us in a story, we will send you guys your choice of a sticker or magnet. All right? You can stick this anywhere. So, again, you can hit us up. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, Buko Boys, or if you have a great story, you probably want to email it to us, which is bukoboyspodcast@gmail.com. Include your address and include if you want a sticker or a magnet, and we will send that to you.
Yeah, winners
Sharing cool
all
stories.
day.
Yes.
Well, all right, everybody. Thanks for listening to another episode or watching on YouTube. But we love you all, and have a great rest of your day, weekend, whatever it is. Whenever you're listening to us, have a good rest of it till you hear us again.
Catch you later.
Bye, everybody.